Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Manchester for the Ultimate Boxer. With me I've got Manchester's own Anthony Crolla. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, mate. Enjoying the action. Been unbelievable so far.
Let's talk about it then. I mean,
there's not been a bad fight. Nah. I think in every fight we've seen knockdowns bar one, which was the second quarter final, and that was an unbelievable fight as well. But that last fight then between Chambers and Erlington, wow.
I tweeted that out. I said, what a scrap between these two. I mean, it's
you wouldn't have argued either way, whichever way. Obviously, the knockdown was the difference, wasn't it? But at the same time, Erlington, I watched that back. I was going to say he'll be kicking himself, but I don't know. He just seems happy to be here, so I don't know if he will. But he was one good shot away from putting. But credit to Chambers as well. Actually, I was going to say from putting Chambers over, but credit to Chambers.
He went down, but he said it was a slip. The referee, I thought it was a knockdown.
I don't know. I think he was half wrestled to the ground, but he was very much hurt.
Yeah.
If Erlington would have been a little bit smart, would have got the knockdown and he would have won the fight as well.
Well, the finals, I'm interviewing you before the finals, so I'm going to press you for a prediction, but this won't go out until after the fight, so you can be wrong or right here.
Going up, no, do you know what? I've changed my mind, honestly, about 5 times starting who's going to win this tournament. But now, going off those 2 semi-finals, I've got to go with Loma. And after his first quarter final, I thought there's not a chance he's going to win this tournament. But going off those 2 semi-finals, I go off Loma.
Do you think Chambers, that fight there took quite a bit out of Chambers there with this final?
I do, but I mean, at the same time, the third round, Loma Jameson, that took a lot out of him. It all, I've got to lean towards Loma to box his way to 2 very tired fighters there. They're both prepared, it's not because they're not preparing, but they've had tough fights. I go the wild points.
Well, talking about the Ultimate Box, I mean, it's like the old prize fighter that Matt used to do, but the format's quite good as well with the sort of lights and all that.
Of course,
and all that, isn't it?
Bit of the music playing and stuff like that. It is, listen, like we say, we've seen the format before, but it rarely does bring a bad fight. But at the start of the night, I said, if it's half as good as the middleweight tournament, we've had a great night. For me, it's topped it. It's we've not seen a bad fight tonight.
No, I agree. This is my first time I've been on my box. I watched it on TV, but live, and when you see the atmosphere, I mean, every single sort of set of fans are involved. They're banging on the person. So it's getting everyone involved, isn't it?
It is, and it does it well. Like I said, I think the music helps with them as well and stuff. The venue, you just said it then. Yeah. Mate, last time I was here the other week, but before that, last time I was here was one of my mates' birthdays when we was kids in school. It was an ice rink, it's an ice rink. But I think it's a brilliant venue, you know, the way it's set out and that. And I hope we'll see plenty more boxing shows here. I was just saying it with Dave Caldwell then. Definitely come. I hope someone comes back here. Mate, you get a few thousand in here. Like, seeing the atmosphere is great.
Well, people are going to wonder why, like when you watch this interview, you're going to think, why are they in the log cabin?
Yes.
You know, but this is like some sort of office in this.
Some Christmassy winter log cabin,
That's why we're here. But I want to talk about you. I mean, what's next for you?
What's next for me? Later in the year, I'll fight later in the year. Back sort of ticking over. I'm sort of doing a little bits, but back punching for the first time. I'm not like too out of shape, or so I've kept bits of training up. I've had a rest from the punching, let a few old injuries heal up, and I've really missed the punching side of things. I've been around the gym and that, but later in the year you'll see us fight. Whether it's the last time or what, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I said it a load of time. You know, I believe that I can go for a few more years yet, but you know, you've got to get out at the right time. So we'll see.
Well, let's go back to the Loma Campbell fight. I mean, have you watched that back, or have you seen it?
I have. Yes, it don't get any better.
Was that as good as the first round?
No, I didn't do any better the second time I watched it. But no, listen, going back to the fight, I think it's nothing that I've not already said. He's a special fighter. He's not just, I think you have world level fighters, you have elite fighters. He's an all-time great. I'm not just saying that because I've been in the ring with him, but when you look, he's arguably the greatest amateur that's ever lived. He's got a case for it, hasn't he? You know, the record, and then what he's done in such a short amount of time as a professional is, you know, a little bit unbelievable. But he's yeah, I think with him, you go in there believing you're going to shot the world. I genuinely did believe that, and I think that's what you've got to go in with that mindset. But then when I was in there, things was very different.
What surprised you more about Lomachenko? I mean, he's got everything.
Yes.
What surprised you? Was it speed, fullback technique, power?
Speed. I'd say to me, he hit harder than what I expected. Yeah. But it was the speed. What he does, he wastes very little. I'd like to think I've got a decent defence, over the years. I've not took too much punishment. But he opened me up, and he opened me up very quickly. Just very clever in the way he varies the power and the speed of shots. Very, very complete fighter.
Okay, well, I've got to ask, how do you think Luke Campbell does in this announcement?
I think stylistically, I'm probably possibly one of the worst you could get to try and fight Lomachenko, meaning the worst for me. It's, whereas Luke, can box that range that bit more, whereas me, and I think sometimes I tried to put it on him a little bit early, but I might have walked on the shots earlier. So, but not, and people have tried that, and it's just been the Matador Bull type thing. Where I think Luke, I think they look to box long. I think they certainly look to box long all night. But I think Lomachenko will entertain that for a bit. I know it sounds that, but I think he'll sort of set himself those little challenges to outbox him. And then I do believe Lomachenko will catch up with Luke just after the halfway point. I do. Luke, like I say, I think he'll have some success keeping it long. He's
quite
great
tall, isn't he?
Tall, bowls the shot up very well. I think Shane will have him moving, boxing, keeping it completely long. But I do believe Lomachenko will catch up with him.
You think Lomachenko will go up to super lightweight?
I think the only thing, I think going through super lightweight champions, I'd certainly favour for him to, make a strong case for him to be any of the, I'm going through the,
I'm thinking you look at the champions like Hooker, Ramirez, they're quite short.
Yeah.
Not short, but they're not as tall as like.
No, yeah, well Hooker's tall, isn't it? Hooker's tall.
Oh, it's Hooker's tall.
Hooker's tall, but Brogan, but you'd have to give him a good chance in there. But I do believe the only thing that will sort of beat him is he's going up in the weight and that greatness, chase that greatness, because he could still make super feather. So for him then to go to 140 makes it a little bit more difficult again, but there's not too many more fights for him at 135. Obviously the Devontae Davis fight gets talked about, whether that'll ever happen or not, I'm not sure. Lopez is the only one who fights tonight. He does, he's a super talent. Devin Haney, another super talent. So no, actually, I'm lying. There's plenty of fights at lightweight.
Something just jog your memory.
Yeah, of course, they're great fighters who we've just mentioned.
Does that not get your mouth watering those things when you think of like guys like Devin Haney, Devontae Davis, all these sort of guys?
Class acts, and top fighters. But I just, I believe now. Sometimes you've got to be brutally honest, and if you want to be, you're in it to try and win a world title again, and it's sort of. I hope people don't think it's the wrong attitude, but while Lomachenko's got those titles, I'm not going to get one. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm just being honest, and that's all I'm doing. But I love boxing. Some of the big fights out there. So, like we say, we'll see. We'll see.
That's the final round.
Get out there.
Work to do.
Let's enjoy the final.
Enjoy this. Do it.
Thank you.
Pick the winner.
Chatting to you.
Good stuff.